Hey, this is the GPS Ministry Update. I hope you guys are doing great. I wanted to take just a minute to talk to you about a couple of things that you will need to know happening in the next week or so. Of course, the first thing is going to be our graduation banquet, and that's going to be this coming Saturday, May the 19th from 11 to 2. If you're interested in attending and celebrating our graduates and sending them off with a bang, please register immediately because we want to make sure that we have enough food for everybody. So that's going to be gracepoint.org/graduation banquet. $5 a person will get you a seat, and let's send our graduates off with a bang. And so make sure you sign up for that. For my senior leaders, make sure your students have signed up. I talked to a couple yesterday who said they still haven't yet done it, and so senioritis kind of spreads, and maybe you have some seniors that are planning on going but they haven't yet registered or bought a ticket. Please encourage them to do that so we can make sure we have a spot for them, and we want to make sure they have their gifts and all the rest of that stuff. So that's this coming Saturday. It's going to be a great time, and I would love for you to be a part of it. Next thing is on the 23rd, the following Wednesday of this month, we're going to be having an events meeting, and basically what this meeting is going to be about is we're going to be talking about the summer schedule. There's really 4 solid Wednesdays that we've got throughout the summer schedule that we're going to be using. We're going to be using in a different way. They're going to be pre-impact events, and so those 4 Wednesdays throughout the summer we're going to use as an opportunity for students to invite their lost friends or unchurched friends to come on campus in a way that they would hopefully experience community, feel really welcomed, and just have a great time. And that's why we call those pre-impact events. These are just opportunities to get someone on campus that normally wouldn't be here, and hopefully they will experience the love of God in a really fun and welcoming way, and to where they would want to continue to come back and hear what it means to know Jesus Christ as their personal Lord and Savior. And so we're going to have 4 of those Wednesdays over the summer, and so if you've got a knack for putting events together or helping out with that, and you've got some ideas of what you think would be fun and creative ways to be able just to entertain students and just be able to have a wonderful time, we want you. And so this is your time to be able to share your ideas. And so we're all going to get into a room in the conference room at 6:15 on the 23rd from 6:15 to 7 o'clock, and we're just going to talk about what these nights and these evenings can look like throughout the summer. And so we would love your input and your suggestions. And so if you're a small group leader, we'll get you out in time to be able to meet with your small groups and do your prayer time and all the rest of those things. So it'll be from 6:15 to 7 o'clock in the conference room. We would love to have you. The next thing, on that night, on the 23rd, what you're going to find is when you get into your rooms, you're going to have some surveys. They're going to be anonymous. And what we want is, after you're done with your prayer time, we want our students to be able to have the opportunity to weigh in and kind of just share their thoughts of how they felt the year went here in GPS. For Sunday, for Wednesday, did they have too much time with their small groups? Probably 6th grade boys would say yes, but senior girls probably would say not enough time. And so, but we'd want to know those things. What would they like more of? Would they like more worship, less worship? Would they like more teaching, less teaching? Whatever those things may be, we want to hear what they have to say, because honestly we're here to serve these students in the way that would point them to Jesus the most to Jesus the most effectively. And so we're going to be doing surveys, and then of course you will be having your time of prayer and sharing, reflecting on the year, and just really allow God to define that those moments, and just kind of go with it. So that's going to be the 23rd. The 30th, which is the last Wednesday of this month, it's basically an opportunity for your small group leaders and students, all of us, to come together and just blow off some steam. It's going to be kind of an outside game night, and we're just going to go nuts. We're going to go crazy, have a lot of fun. Hopefully no one will be injured, and it's just a good time to hang out. So that'll be on the 30th. It's just going to be a night of games for our small groups. The next thing I wanted to talk about is connecting with parents. One of the things that, one of the areas as I look at this ministry and I look back on the last year, one of the areas I think that we can really improve on is communication with the parents. That is something that I'm going to be working very hard on to correct, and also be able to improve upon our current processes that we have in place. And one of the best ways that we can do that is through you. And so what I'm asking is, between now and the 23rd, a week from Wednesday, from this coming Wednesday, is I would like for you to make contact with every parent of every student represented in your small group. And so if you've got 8, 9, 10 students, you'll call those parents. If you haven't done it yet, introduce yourself. But in addition to that, kind of let them know a couple of things. First off, that we're going to be having events throughout the summer. Let them know about that, and the dates will be at the bottom of the screen, and I'll also send an email as well. But in addition to that, also let them know about a brand new Facebook page that we just started called GPS Parents, and that's an opportunity and a resource for them to log on, check out things that are going on as far as information, updates, what we're teaching in the small groups, what we're teaching on Sunday, camps, just basically a one-stop shop, hopefully for parents to be able to get their questions answered. And so let them know about the Facebook page. The Facebook page is facebook.com, and then if they check it out, it's going to be under GPS Parents. And so let them know that we would love for them to be a part of that. And also, last thing, encourage them to sign their student up for Student Life Camp. Many times students know about it, but they never get that information to their parents. And many times what we're finding is emails are going into spam folders, and parents aren't getting our emails either. So please make the personal ask. Let them know this is going to be a wonderful time. The dates are June 18th through the 22nd. Get them to sign up, and you'll see the website down at the bottom of the screen. It's gracepoint.org/studentlife. Have them sign up, and let them know that space is limited, but we would love for their student to go. But make the personal ask as the small group leader, and I think that would really be effective, and I appreciate you doing that. So please make sure you do that between now and the 23rd. If you don't have contact information for the parents, please let Evelyn know, and she can get that information to you. Just give her the list of names of your students that you're inquiring about, and we can get the information of parent numbers and all that kind of stuff for you. And that's really about it. And so Student Life really is the next major event that we've got on our calendar, and spots are filling up, but we have a lot more spots that we need to fill. And so encourage your students, and also prayerfully consider about what it would look like if you could scholarship one of them or a couple to be able to get them on the bus if finances are an issue. So that's really about it. I just wanted to keep you in the loop with what's going on. I love you guys, and I will see you